This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only and utilizes artificial intelligence, AI. The information provided may not always be accurate. For important decisions, consult experts or professionals.
Hi friends! Welcome to another episode of Positive Mind, Positive Life. I'm Anna, and today we're going to talk about a classic book that has changed many people's perspectives on life, the Power of Positive Thinking. With us today is Marco, a book enthusiast and life coach, to discuss the lessons and inspiration we can get from this book. Marco, how are you?
Hi Anna, I'm doing well and I'm excited to talk about this book. This really helps a lot of people when it comes to facing life's challenges.
Marco, let's start with the basics. What exactly is the power of positive thinking and who is its author?
The book was written by Vincent Peale in 1952. It teaches how positive thinking can help in facing life's problems and challenges. Peale shows that with the appropriate and positive mindset, faith and perseverance, we can change our lives and achieve our dreams. The message is simple yet profound. Changing our mindset will significantly bring about change in our lives.
Yes, the message is very simple but has depth and practical application. What are the main principles discussed in the book?
Peale discussed many principles, but some of the most important are 1. Positive thinking, nurturing a positive outlook despite challenges. 2. Faith and prayer. Peale believes that prayer has the power to provide strength and guidance. 3. Visualization and affirmations, imagining success and using positive words to change our mindset. 4. Forgiveness and acceptance. It's also important to learn to forgive, not just for others, but also for oneself to move on from the burdens of the past.
Those are great and valuable points. They remind us that we shouldn't let negative experiences in our lives consume us. In your opinion, how do these principles help in everyday life?
That's a huge help, Anna. First, positive thinking reduces stress and anxiety. When we believe that we can overcome challenges, we become more prepared to face them. Secondly, prayer and faith provide a sense of peace and comfort. It feels like we have a spiritual companion in our fight. Visualization, on the other hand, provides inspiration. When we can see our dreams in our minds, they become more real and achievable for us.
Marco, can you share how we can live out positive thinking, especially when we are facing difficult situations?
Of course, Anna. Here are some practical tips that we can do. 1. Start small. Change doesn't have to be sudden. We can start with simple daily affirmations, for example. I can do this. Or there is hope for tomorrow. 2. Meditation and mindfulness. Take a few minutes each day to relax and reflect. This helps to clear our mind and alleviate negative feelings. 3. Writing a gratitude journal. Make a list of the things you are grateful for every day. Even small things can have a big impact on your mindset. 4. Avoiding negativity. Try to avoid negative news or conversations that always bring negative energy. 5. Acceptance and forgiveness. As Peale said, forgiveness is important. We don't need to live under the weight of anger and resentment. Forgiveness is also for our own well-being.
These are very simple and extremely effective steps. Have you noticed a change in yourself since you started these practices?
Of course, Anna. At first, it seems like the impact is small, but as time goes on, you notice that you are not as affected by negative things. You become more resilient and more ready to face life's challenges. Also, you feel happier and more content because you know you have the ability to change your perspective.
What you said is great, Marco. Can you share a personal example or story where you saw the impact of positive thinking?
Of course, Anna, I have a friend who used to often lose hope because of a series of business failures. He was always overwhelmed by fear and self-doubt. When he learned about the principles and the power of positive thinking, he started to change his mindset. His first step was writing in a gratitude journal and doing daily affirmations. After a few months, he started a small business, and eventually, it grew significantly. He said, "I never thought I could rise up just from simple positive thinking." That's the true power of this book, to inspire and give hope to everyone.
It's really inspiring, Marco. Your friend's story undoubtedly and indeed demonstrates that failure is truly not a barrier to success. A positive outlook helps us see opportunities even in difficult situations. Many of those listening to us may have questions about the book. Some of the frequently asked questions are about how we can measure positivity in our lives. What do you have to say about this?
That's a good question, Anna. In the book, Peale doesn't specify the exact formula for positive thinking, but there are ways to measure it. For example, when you notice that you bounce back from problems more quickly, or that you find solutions more easily than the problems themselves, that's a sign that you're gradually adopting a positive mindset. You can also assess your feelings to see if negative self-talk is being replaced by positive words and if you're noticing a change in your reaction to stress.
So it's like a continuous process, a daily practice that we should nurture, right?
You're right, Anna. This doesn't happen overnight. Like any habit, it needs to be nurtured and given time. But when you're consistent, you'll see a big change in your mindset and in the way you deal with life.
What are some simple yet effective practical steps we can take every day in our daily lives to be more positive? Many people think that the tips are too cliché, but maybe there are ways to make them feel more natural.
Yes, there are simple routines that we can try. First, set aside a few minutes in the morning for meditation or simple reflection. Think about the positive things you want to happen that day. Second, try making a positivity checklist. A list of things that make you happy or uplift your spirits. Third, be mindful of your words. When you're talking to others, or even when you're speaking to yourself in the mirror, try to use words that inspire and empower.
That's a good idea, Marco. Sometimes, even a simple smile or wishing ourselves a good day can be a big help. What if there are days when everything feels so dark? What's your advice?
That's normal, Anna. We all have days when it feels like there's no hope. What matters is that we don't give up. In those moments, revisit your affirmations and think about the successes you've experienced. You can talk to a friend or mentor who can help you. And above all, don't compare yourself to others. Everyone's journey is different, and the focus should be on your personal growth.
Marco, can you say that the right mindset is a big factor in a person's development? How does positive thinking affect personal development?
Of course, Anna. The right mindset has a big impact. When you're positive, you become more open to new opportunities and more ready to adjust to changes. You become proactive. You're not just waiting for opportunities, but actively seeking them out. And because of this, you become more productive and you can see the possibilities in every situation. This means that you're not just fitting in, but you're growing and improving every day.
To be honest, the mindset is the foundation of everything. When you have a positive mindset, it also opens the door to better relationships, better work, and most importantly, a happier life. Before we wrap up our episode today, Marco, what final words or advice can you give to our listeners, especially to those who want to change their lives through positive thinking?
My most important advice is to not lose hope. I know that changing your mindset isn't easy, especially if you're used to a negative perspective. But slowly but surely, little by little, day by day, gradually, over time, you can change it. Start with small steps. Be grateful. Begin positive self-talk. And don't be afraid to ask for help if needed. Remember, change starts with yourself. When you believe in your abilities and in positive change, it will be easier for you to face any challenge.
Thank you, Marco, for the insightful tips and personal stories. We have learned so many lessons from this book. I hope this has helped those listening to us gain a new perspective on life and face challenges. Friends, thank you so much for listening to our episode today. I hope you found some inspiration and practical tips that you can use in your daily life. If you're interested in the power of positive thinking, try reading it and start your journey towards a more positive life.
That's right, Anna. Don't be afraid to change and embrace and explore new and exciting perspectives. Every day is an opportunity to start anew, and positive thinking is the key to a brighter tomorrow.
Thank you again for listening. Until next time, friends, remember, think positively and life will be easier. This is Anna and Marco signing off.
Bye, friends. Take care and keep being positive.
Friends, thank you so much for listening to our episode today, where we discussed the power of positive thinking. I hope you were awakened and inspired by the lessons and practical tips we've shared that can truly help us in our daily lives. Every positive thought has the ability to bring change and hope to our hearts. So let's not forget to always look for the light despite the darkness. If you enjoyed our storytelling, we hope you'll support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. This is a big help for us to continue creating meaningful episodes. Once again, thank you very much and see you next time, friends. Let's continue to embrace a positive outlook every day.